Once upon a time, not so long ago, there was a little girl and her name was Emily, and she had a shop. It was a rather unusual shop because it didn't sell anything. You see, everything in that shop window was something that somebody had once lost, and Emily had found and brought home to Bagpuss. And today we're very lucky to be joined by Emily herself as we celebrate 50 years since Bagpuss first hit our screens. Emily, thank you for joining us. I should say that you aren't just the Emily from Bagpuss, but you are in fact Emily Firmin, daughter of Bagpuss creator Peter Firmin. So how does it feel to be back with your old friend Bagpuss?
It's lovely to see Bagpuss again. He's everyone's favourite. And my father would be so proud of him in the museum and still looking as pink and white as he always has been.
Now talk us through how you ended up becoming Bagpuss's owner, Emily.
So I'm the youngest of 6 children, and I was very easily persuaded by a bag of sweets to be the main character, well, not the main character, the actual owner of the shop that brought the toys back for Bagpuss to sell or find owners. In fact, he didn't sell them, he gave them to the owners if they turned up.
Oh, that's fantastic. Do you remember what it was like shooting the photos? Because you had is that actually your little dress behind there?
Yeah, so my mum had an early electric sewing machine, so she made the dress, and a lot of the costumes my mum made. My sister, Josie, made some of the mice clothes. And they're all looking amazingly fresh for their age. So when I was young, our whole farm was a film studio and lots of things were filmed there. I remember going out into Oliver's studio to see Bagpuss being filmed, and when the first bits of film came back, we'd all have a cup of tea and go and sit and watch the first bits of film before they were edited.
Excellent, because it was all converted barns, wasn't it? The studios were converted barns, is that
Oliver's
right?
was a pigsty, my father's was a cow shed, my mum's was a goat shed.
I love that. Did you actually visit your dad and Oliver much when they were actually shooting episodes?
What would happen is if they're called rushes, your first film when it comes back from the developing company, and we'd have cups of tea, and Oliver had an old Rover car seat, and we'd sit in front of it and watch it pre-edit, so it was amazing.
Did people recognise you often? You know, at school, your friends, were you a bit of a celebrity?
Yes, I mean, it was quite strange because no one had colour TVs apart from us. So my parents arranged for me to go home at lunchtime and watch myself on TV in colour.
So what did your friends think, though?
I don't really remember primary school people making a fuss then, but secondary school, yeah, people knew, and it was quite odd.
Now, we can assume that you're obviously a massive fan of Bagpuss, of course, but what about your dad's other creations? What was your favourite?
So my father and Oliver Postgate created not only Bagpuss, my father made Basil Brush, the original one, and the clangers were knitted by my mother. The clangers set was in our barn, and then previous to that was the Pogles wood, and there was also Sam on Buff's Island, Nog in the Nog, and Ivor.
What do you think it is that makes Bagpuss so popular?
I think, I mean, obviously I've had 50 years to think about this, it's Oliver's voice and Bagpuss's face and his character and the many-faceted programme that Bagpuss was.
Do you feel your dad inspired your career choice?
Yeah, I think both parents really influenced what I do now as a job, which I'm an artist. I make 3-dimensional papier-mâché figures with my partner, Justin. So my mum was a bookbinder and very, very good at all different crafts, so that's influenced me. And then my father, obviously, with the printing, he was a fantastic printmaker. So we've got a printing press and we create prints too.
Now, of course, at the start of every episode, Emily would find a thing and bring it back and place it in front of Bagpuss. But do you remember the magic words to wake him up? test you now.
Okay. Bagpuss, dear Bagpuss, oh fat furry catpuss, wake up and see what I bring. Wake up, be bright, be golden and light. Oh Bagpuss, hear what I sing.
And Bagpuss was wide awake.